Hello, I'm editing the video that you are about to see. This video will be about my first solo exhibition. So for a little bit of context, I am a visual artist from El Paso, Texas, who at the point of this video, I had just graduated with my BFA. Also for context, this is very important for me because not only is it my first solo exhibition, but it took place at the Mexican American Cultural Center in El Paso, which at this point, it was still the first year that it was open. It's in the heart of downtown, by the Chihuahua Stadium, by the library, by the History Museum. Like, it was pretty cool. I exhibited at the Cultural Center's second floor, and it was a community gallery. It wasn't the big, huge museum space, but it was a gallery, thankfully, because I wouldn't have had enough work to fill it up at this point in my career. For context, the opening reception happened on November of the year 2025. So I'm posting it in 2026, but this is just for my documentation of my art career. Hopefully it'll be nice to see in a few years maybe, but please enjoy. So I did this mural workshop in the summer, and it's perfect because my exhibition is over here.
La sierra no sé si se cerraba, pero de hecho creo que nomás la tengo viernes que entra.
Yes, done for today. Just documenting. Uh-huh. Oh, I was gonna ask you earlier if you like that painting, because I don't paint a lot of men in my work or boys, but that's one that a lot of people resonate with. Uh-huh. That's El Paso. Uh-huh. That's my neighborhood.
In her third year as a BFA student, and she came up to me and introduced herself. We were freshmen. Yeah. I met her when she was a freshman, and she came up to me and introduced herself so boldly and showed me her work. And the first piece that I saw was Jefa, and I was just absolutely blown away by her talent. And I told myself that one day, hopefully, that I could personally work with her. And it has been such a great opportunity to work with Citlali, because I do respect her as an artist. And here at the MAC, we have been so grateful to not only create a further relationship with her, but also be able to display her work to the public. So with that, I'm going to be passing the mic to the artist Citlali Delgado.
Hola a todos, my name is Citlali Delgado. This is crazy that I'm showing here. There's like a couple things I want to funny stories that I want to mention. I was so excited when I heard El Paso was going to have a Mexican Cultural Center, and literally when they first made their Instagram, I put their notifications on because I was like, I never want to miss anything that they do, and I'm so excited to have this in our community. And then second of all, so I just graduated from NMSU with my BFA this past spring, And thinking about my future as an artist, about to graduate, I really wanted to have a solo show, and I've been offered a couple, like in Las Cruces where I was at school. But I really wanted my first solo show, like my dream solo show, to be in El Paso, where I grew up. And so when I got a call from them in the spring while I was working on my thesis show at school, and I got a call asking if I would like to show with them, I immediately said yes. Of course I would say yes. And it just gave me so many chills. So I want to thank everyone who came out here to see me. I've been inviting friends, family, old friends, people that have seen me grow up, grow into the artist that I am, the woman that I am. I want to thank my parents for oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Woo. Sorry, I'm a chillona sometimes. My parents, I always do this, okay. Who work with me and everything that I do, and my dad, who's an artist and, has inspired me all my life, and my mom, who's the strongest woman that I know. My grandparents, my abuelita, thank you for being here, and my sister, who is like my bestie and helps me through everything, and Mia, my best friend, and all my friends that are here. I really love you guys, and this show is for you. That's why I wanted it in El Paso, because I wanted everyone who grew up with me and who I'm meeting to experience what I have to offer. And thank you for my boyfriend for flying in too. And so yes, a little bit about this exhibition. I titled it Unexpected Pedestrians. I feel like growing up with an artist's father and seeing his motif of the migrants crossing symbol, so like that silhouette, I've always been sort of intrigued by that image, because it's like it's shadowy figures representing a family, but it's not rendered in any other way. You have to really fill in the page for yourself. And so now seeing that, like that symbol from California, we have sort of our own now with this billboard that says, "Watch for unexpected pedestrians." I really wanted to think about that sort of context. If you were to take it and read it here, it would be read differently from somewhere else in the United States, just reading that word unexpected pedestrians. And so thinking about what that means and thinking about representation in my work, I wanted to do different forms that either touch on fantasy or touch on new myths or touch on things that I've seen growing up. And so there's a lot of characters that you see around, there's a lot of real people, there's a lot of real stories, and hopefully things that you all can think about in your own lives, maybe relate to it. And so yes, I hope you guys are enjoying the evening and enjoy some food, enjoy music, and enjoy the company of one another. I'm very grateful for all of you. So thank you very much. Hi guys, it's a rainy day, but I'm about to do my first workshop. Well, that's a lie. I'm about to do the workshop that's adjacent to my solo show. So come along with me.
We're talking to our plants.